rebuilt the carbs, and I broke something. Now, in here, you're not going to be able to see. In here, there's flathead screws. I think they're called the pilot set screws. And you turn them all the way in. I believe it changes the air to fuel ratio in each cylinder. This one moves fine. This one decided to break in half. And by in half, I mean the head of this, like these are Phillips heads right here. The head, so pretend that that's a flathead. Half of it broke off. So I can't even start this thing. I can adjust this and everything all I want to, but it's still not enough to start the bike. So I think I need to get a left-handed drill bit, a reverse drill bit, whatever you want to call it, and maybe get that out. I don't know. Or buy some new ones that I found, like $180. So that's where I'm at. So I haven't been filming that much lately. I'm gonna say it's been about 3 weeks, and I just had a lot of stuff going on. Nothing major, mostly just time. I don't have a lot of time. Been working on a few cars and selling them and fixing them and whatnot, and they all just kind of decided to break at the same time, including my daily, which I'll get into that later, which I should have filmed, but I didn't. So, but right now, I think I'll just focus on the bike for today. I need to figure out if I'm going to get the new carbs, go ahead and get the drill bit, and take the old pilot set screw out, and get a new, and wait for that part to come in, which takes forever. It might be easier just to get new carbs anyway, which I know will have no rust completely, because in my honest opinion, I didn't do too good of a job or whatever. I got most of it out, but I never worked with carbs before. So, yeah, my turn signal should be in soon. Non-LED, because that was a pain. I'm not dealing with that crap. And you ask for help, and people help you, but they don't really give you details. They're like, oh, just find this wire and this, and you do this and that, and I'm like, well, there's 9 wires in this relay, so, and 2 of them are the same color. Explain. But I appreciate it. So, yeah, the bike is, she's actually coming along a lot better. She just cranks and cranks and cranks and cranks and cranks, and eventually the starter slows down and wants to die, which I don't think is good. So I'm gonna explain what happened with this car. Alright, so ever since I got this thing, this car has been running like dog shit. It's the only AVA I've had where low end torque is not there. It's to the point of where acceleration is dangerous. Like jumping into the traffic, there better not be anyone for about 200 yards. So it's always been sluggish, you know, it takes forever to get up there. And last Sunday night into Monday morning, it decided to drive like it's never driven before, and it was fucking awesome. So that Monday morning I go into work. I actually leave Dunkin' Donuts down the street from my job, and I'm like, oh, I'll do one more pull, blah blah blah. First gear, second gear, going into third, it shakes hard like it's cutting fuel or spark or one of those two, something crazy. And it would idle crazy. Sometimes it would die at a stop. It would shake. It doesn't help. I still need a front motor mount. So it was to the point where I was yelling and swearing at the car and a whole bunch. And so I decided to check out. She was getting fuel. I decided to take the fuel route and check all the injectors. I had a friend of mine. Well, actually, before that, I checked timing. crank pulleys down there. I checked it. It was perfect. Okay, top dead center, everything. So I'm like, okay, let me check my injectors. So I took the whole feel out. Had a friend of mine look at it, and he said that cylinder, was this 1 or 4? I don't remember. This is 4. Cylinder 4 was a little bit. It was firing, but it was a little bit like sticky, hesitant or whatever. So I swapped them out from the other injectors I had, just stock ones. And I did that he's like, oh no, you know, it's working fine or whatever. So then I come back, and I'm putting everything back together, and I see that my serpentine belt, I don't know if you can see that, is off. My timing belt was about 2 inches this way, and my power steering water pump belt was still on. And I looked down, and my crank pulley was about 2 inches to the left. So I go down in there and check it out, and the bolt's loose. So I'm like, okay, great. And so I did all that. It took me hours because it was dark. I didn't get done until midnight. And I did that. Oh, I also swapped out the mass airflow because I just didn't know. I just wanted to change everything. And I changed about new spark plugs the other day. Before that, has a new coil pack, new distributor cap, rotor, and they're not new. I should not say that. It was all parts from the fuel rail was from this intake. These are actually the old injectors were in that car. They had a fuel rail, have another fuel rail there, starter, and then the other engine from the blue car with the turbo on it is back there. I took a few things up from there, and it runs fine. But the problem is, it runs slow as hell again. So I don't know if it's something to do with, because when it was running like crap, once you got it to stop skipping, she took off. And so I'm wondering if, it might sound stupid, if my timing belt is too tight. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to be, but I also don't want to loosen it too much, so I have no clue. But yeah, she started up and everything was fine. So I still have this Jaguar. It's I think I'm just gonna do an update on all the cars. It's still here. It's for sale. Still, I think it needs an oil pan gasket. But it's a 1999 XJ8. It's a pretty nice leather, power, everything. And all the interior pieces are here except the driver's seats are a little bit ripped. Rear heated seats and AC, which is nice. Got your little tray for activities. It's got a 4.0 V8 in it. Big old size Mafia trunk. And here's the new edition. It is kind of a piece. And this kid, I think he's like 18 or 19, he claims he hit the curb at low speed. I call bullshit. Like, come on now. Really? So, yeah, that wheel's broken. It's cracked. And came with 4 other wheels. I think these are called Audi Fat 5s. Fortunately, it has 2 sets of wheels. And at least one on each set of wheels is broken. So is that. It runs and everything. Battery's dead right now. But it's actually pretty clean. Clean? What the fuck's clean? Clean. For the most part. Still smells like crayons and stuff. But, we picked this up not that long ago. And I should have been filming. But the story with the tow truck driver picking this thing up. Okay. So that tire is clearly messed up. This one was perfectly fine. Like, still's got some meat on there and everything. He owned up to this, but this bumper had no cracks in it. And that's, scratches and stuff, that's easy to fix. But cracks, no. Then you gotta replace the whole thing. So this guy, he has his flatbed. I want to say it was about at like this angle. This guy backs straight into it and cracks it right there. You can see the mark where there's like the little wheel on the edge of the flatbed, went right in there, push it up, pop this whole thing out, and then there's a bracket right in there for the bumper. So this whole thing just comes off. This bumper wasn't completely off like this. It doesn't stay on now. And he wanted to be an asshole and say, oh, well, the bumper's already messed up and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, no, like, it wasn't cracked like that. Like, yeah, it was scratched and stuff, but it wasn't cracked. I'm like, I can fix crack. I mean, I can fix scratches and stuff, but not cracks. So, we called up AAA as he was towing it here, and they're going to take care of it. But, this previous owner had the hood fly up and cracked the damn windshield. And look at this hack job. Look at that. Jesus Christ. But my goal with this thing is just to, I'm literally going to take out the whole rear end of it and swap it. The suspension looks okay. The shocks look okay. Actually, all the brake lines are still intact. It's just, it's called a dead axle or something. That it's bent right around here. So I'm gonna swap the whole thing out, get it from a junkyard. Should be good. She starts up, but like I said, the battery's dead. So yeah, this thing needs a bath so bad. Look at that. Look at that garbage. But that's a little update for you guys. Yes, I do know I need to get rid of all these boxes from car parts and tools and whatnot that I've gotten, and more stuff over there, and a whole bunch of Amazon crap. I need to wrap this exhaust up. I still have this fairing to put on. It's kind of hard because it's not made for this bike, but I was able to mock it up. Again, these are the stock handlebars. They're ugly. I don't know if I filmed it before, but these are the ones I had on. And I decided to, I didn't even ride the bike with those on yet. I decided to get some new ones. They're actually they're listed for a four-wheeler. But you know, they fit perfectly. They actually feel really good. But I'm getting risers that should be here Monday, which they did say 2 free day shipping. That should have been here yesterday, but I'm not gonna try and stress on that too much because I was really hoping they'd show up today. But these are on. They feel great. Only issue with this is I still got to do the gas tank. Still got to get the rest out of there, and I still got to work on those carbs. But other than that, and I think I have a leak in that tire. Well, I do because it's slowly going down. But that one seems fine. So that seems about it. I know I haven't filmed that much lately, but I've just been kind of out of it, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, when I get some more, I should have been filming this whole thing, but it's just been things constantly breaking and leaking and stuff. I just wanted to get it done. So hopefully I can start filming some more, and hopefully I feel up to it. So thank you guys for being patient and watching this video, and subscribe. I forgot to mention, I have my old steering wheel set up for my Jetta for sale. NRG hub. It fits a Mark III Jetta or Mark III Volkswagen or an Audi A4 B5. It's actually listed as for an A4 B5 and just fits. There's that. Quick release, NRG quick release. Yada yada, all that jazz. And my Avenue Performance wheel. It's a little beat up. The price reflects that. So I don't remember how. I think I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll put in the text like right here of how much each piece I put up for. It has the horn button. It's just taped on because I don't want it to get lost. but I'll put it like right here if you guys want to look at that. It's, you know, the steering wheel's a little bit used up, but and there's that piece right there and here. Yeah, but other than that, feels nice. So yeah, this is all three for sale. I guess it would be easier to sell them all at once, but I was selling them individually. But I'll put prices. I'll put individual prices, and I'll put the whole total price minus shipping, like right here or so. And so if you guys want this, let me know, and it could be yours.